Okay, so let's review your quiz from last week. First question is a recursive formula. If a sub 1 is 25, and then the next subsequent term is a sub k minus 5, so what we could say is a sub 2 is equal to, so to get 2, k would have to be 1, right? So this would be a sub 1 minus 5. A sub 3 is a sub 2 minus 5. A sub 4 is a sub 3 minus 5, and so on. So it looks like we're just subtracting 5, right? So this would be 20, 15, 10, and 5. The fourth term would be 10. And the second problem is asking us to simplify factorial. So we have 13 factorial, which is Taylor Swift's favorite number, times n factorial over 10 factorial times n minus 1 factorial. All right, well, remember 13 is just 10 factorial times 11 times 12 times 13. N factorial is just all the numbers up to n minus 1 factorial times n. And if we divide that by 10 factorial times n minus 1 factorial, these cancel, the 10s cancel, and we wind up getting 11 times 12 times 13. 11 times 12 times 13 is 1716, just n. All right, so that's going to be an option. And the next question number 3, it's asking for a partial fraction decomposition for 2x squared minus 9x minus 10 over x times x minus 5. But because they do have the same powers, we have to do long division. For missing terms, we should put 0. This will be 2, so we get 2x squared minus 10x plus nothing. Subtract, subtract. So just be x minus 10. So we're going to have to partially decompose x minus 10 over x times x minus 5. Keep in mind the 2 is the whole part. So we're going to have x minus 10 over x times x minus 5. And this is going to equal a over x plus b over x minus 5. Multiplying by our least common denominator, we get a times x minus 5 plus b times x. If x was 0, we get negative 10 is equal to negative 5a, so a would be 2. And if x is 5, we'd get negative 5 is equal to 5b, b would be negative 1. So combining these, we have the whole factor, or the whole part, which is 2, plus ax, a over x, plus b over x minus 5. So the one's negative. This is one of the answer choices. Okay, let's see the next one. So another decomposition, we're going to have 4x squared plus 2x minus 1 over x to the third plus x squared. Now they do have, the top power is smaller, so I'm going to factor the bottom to be x times x squared. We could take out an x squared, and we're going to have an x plus 1. So when we decompose this, we're going to have a repeated factor of x. So we'll have a over x plus b over x squared plus c over x plus 1. Multiplying by our least common denominator would give us 4x squared plus 2x minus 1 is equal to a times, let's see here, least common denominator would be x squared times x plus 1. So we'd have ax times x plus 1 plus b times x plus 1 plus cx times well, just cx squared, I think, right? X plus 1s would cancel just with the x squared. So this would turn into ax squared plus ax plus bx plus b plus cx squared. Group our quadratic terms together. A plus c. Group our x terms together. We know that b has to be -1. A plus b has to equal 2. So a would be 3. And a plus c would have to equal 4. And if a is 3, we get c is 1. So tying this all together would give us a over x plus b over x squared plus c over x plus 1. And that is one of the answers. Very last problem, asking you where Fibonacci sequence comes from. It comes from two bunnies that love each other very much. All right, so thanks for watching. Have a nice day.